Hey guys, I'm Gentle Occasion, and today we're playing a game I've never played before. Do you know what it is? Because ANNO. It's an ANNO joke. We're playing ANNO, 117 Pax Romana. This is a Roman city builder, though the franchise takes place in all kinds of periods of history, as far as I'm aware, including, I think there's some future ones as well. I don't know, this is my first entry in the series. I think I got one in a Humble Bundle once, booted it up because I didn't know what it was. Played halfway through the tutorial and was just like, I'm not really in the mood for this, and then forgot it existed. That's my experience with this game, apart from the couple hours I've played of this, getting used to it. But I really like what I've seen so far. Ubisoft sent me this, which is nice of them. Thank you, Ubisoft. Please keep sending me things. Because, you know, I love free stuff. We can play as Marcia. Her campaign was pretty funny. From what I've played so far. There is a whole story. So also, yeah, as well as campaign, there is like endless mode, which I think the point of that is you start building on an island, and I think you just like slowly expand. Like the more games you play, the more islands you populate, and you can trade with old settlements. I think I'm not entirely sure though, because like I say, I'm new to this. But yeah, it does seem like yeah, you can just sort of keep contributing to the same world, which sounds fun. I think that's a fun idea. You know, make a whole civilization over a bunch of over a giant archipelago. Sounds fun. Anyway, plays Marcia Tertia, eligible daughter of Decimus of the Delta, the third Marcia born to a wealthy household at Naucratia, is a quiet and observant young woman. Like most girls her age, Marcia is expected to marry, though being of patrician birth, she has little to say in the matter. Soon she must leave home behind to join her future husband, a Roman governor. Little does she know what part she will have to play. And it really does want you to play co-op, which I think is kind of cool. The idea of a co-op city builder. I don't know if this is something the franchise has done for a long time, but that's really kind of cool. I can imagine just sort of sitting down with a friend, picking an island each, you know, and then just sort of trading resources and things. Occasionally having a war, because, you know, boys will be boys. Set sail. An Ubisoft Mance production.
After the rise comes the fall. Exile. Not my first choice. But neither was my husband. Maybe it's time I left her behind. The girl who never got to choose. My name is Marcia Titania, and I am an imposter. In the 40th year of Pax, I was summoned to Latium, province of long shadows, to marry Titanius, a man thrice my age. Arguing with father proved rather pointless. After all, marriage is what daughters are for.
From the land of pyramids, Marcia Tertia, bride of our glorious governor. We stand at the edge of history, witnessing the...
Are we?
Here comes the bride. Titanius is a lucky man.
But not a healthy man, Lucius. Please, it's madness to proceed without him.
Without whom?
Oh, dear girl. Your groom has been taken ill. But really, the omens. You must wed today. Your emperor insists. Hear the oath of my absent friend, Titanius. Ubi tu Gaia ego Gaius. May this union bless the crown which we bear. It is done. These are your husband's estates. this is where I leave you.
But, Imperator, why?
Felicita, Marcia. The slave will explain.
Welcome to Juliana, mistress. The governor asked me to take care of things until he is well enough to return.
Oh, you must be the slave. Can you tell me what's going on? I mean, I really don't understand. Where is the governor?
He is ill. A fever has consumed his strength. I fear it may take some time for him to recover.
But I really wouldn't have minded waiting. To marry someone who isn't even there, I'm not sure I am married.
Your father's and your husband's signature is on the marriage contract, and the Pontifex Maximus presided over the ritual. Your marriage is perfectly legal, and you are not without means. Titanius was granted a large sum to build the city of Juliana.
That's all very nice, but I don't understand the rush. Why did it have to be today? Why not wait?
Emperor Lucius is keen on prophecy. I believe he deemed today essential for the future of the city of Juliana, and for the health of your husband.
He never mentioned any of that to me. I wish he'd explained more.
Emperors rarely explain themselves. I understand you are distressed, but Juliana awaits. Perhaps you could help me make a few minor arrangements?
I suppose so.
Alright, so we're going to start building our city. Married to someone we've never met. It's okay, we got this. We'll be governor. Easy. Easy!
Timber is vital to the continued growth of our city.
Okay, so we need woodcutters and sawmills. So, yeah, the UI actually takes a little while to get used to, I find, because there's a lot of... The way that everything is split up is kind of interesting. Once you sort of get the hang of it, it's all pretty intuitive, though. So this is how much timber we have down here, but also you click on it in order to get the infrastructure in order to get that resource. So that's kind of nice. So we're going to get a woodcutter, and of course we're going to put them in trees somewhere. We can put them in a few places, actually. Would be good. All around here, obviously. Would be good. So let's do that, and then we'll get a sawmill. Whoops. And I'm already pressing the wrong button. It's middle mouse to rotate, which is fun. I'm going to put this... yeah, I'll put this here. Although actually, in the middle might have been better, and I can put a load of stuff around it. But I didn't do that, so never mind. And now we're going to want roads connecting everything. If you click a building, it just builds a road around it, which I think is pretty cool, actually. I like that as a thing. So we are going to want... I want a bit of space. Between... like here and the shore, so we can fit other buildings in here, potentially. Maybe a wall if we need it, I don't know. We'll figure it out. The first time I played this, I felt like I put everything far too close together. This really isn't a lot of space, really, but anyway. And now we need residences as well. I think we're just going to build over a lot of this area. Or should I build more inland? Let's build more inland, okay? So, let's see. Let's line this up with that street. Okay, we're going to build some...
They'll soon be trickling into this backwater area,
nice long streets. So here, you can see this is just blueprints now, or sort of sketches, really. So we didn't have the resources for that. So roads are just going to cost us denarii, currently. Let's just surround them. Let's surround them. So we have some new options. They're going to need food. I know. So here, right, this is where things get a bit bizarre. So the sort of worker that you have will determine sort of what part of the UI different buildings are in. So basically, these are... What are these? I think these are just, yeah, Libertus Workforce. So these guys are going to be able to handle these sort of production chains, basically. So sardines and porridge is what we need. So let's start off with some sardines. I guess I'll put you next to my trade ports. Let's keep you a little further back, actually. Let's just stick you on the end here. I think that's better. And... yeah, let's do that. And now porridge. Porridge is an interesting one. So, most goods are part of a production chain requiring multiple buildings. They sure are. So first we need an oat farm. So we're going to need to build some farmland, which I guess I'll start building this way? I suppose? I mean, I think you can spread it out like a huge amount. Which maybe I will. Maybe I'll make like all... actually, this, I think, is where we'll put our villa. Because that seems nice and safe to me. Maybe I'll make this all farmland? There's a lot of trees there, which will be really useful. So yeah, maybe we'll just put farmland up along here? Maybe? Maybe I shouldn't be spreading out too much. And we can't make bridges very easily yet. It takes timber. I don't want to waste a load of timber when we're still building. You know what? It's fine. I can move a bunch of this stuff anyway. Let's just put some farmland up here. So now that we've built this, right? Here we go. Lovely. So this is a fun trick I saw on a YouTube short. So you need to build the farmland around it. If you click in middle mouse button, it changes the brush for building farms. So you can make kind of fun, you know, fun shapes, which is cool. Otherwise, if you're just on this, it just does a square. But yeah, I like having a more organic look. You can see down here, it says you need to get to 80 for it to be like a valid, you know, valid amount of farmland. And now we have it, even though that is really just stupid, frankly. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I did put that at a slight jaunty angle, but not everything needs to be in like a grid. I do want some organic shapes. And you can build things diagonally as well. So, we have a couple more timber. We still need to get a porridge stand that'll cater to these guys. So you can see the sort of the area that it covers on the roads. You can see the roads are kind of highlit. So that'll help us know what's what. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to demolish this building. And we're going to build our porridge stand here. There we go. And we are out of timber. But I can go back to, well, the timber bit. And I think I'm going to build a couple more woodcutters out here. And should I build one there too? I will for now. They'll cut those trees down eventually. Okay, good. Now... cool. Might need more sawmills. I think I am going to build another sawmill, you know? Just make sure, because we're going to need a lot of timber. Like a hell of a lot of timber. Okay. No warehouse in range. So, what we're going to need as well is we're going to need to build a warehouse. So we're going to need warehouses all over the place. So all of these buildings, they're going to need to deliver things. They need to deliver goods to like the next bit of their production chain. But if anything delivers... oh, hang on.
Nothing from the land of Reed here. We have our own bread baskets.
Oh, come on. There we go. Anything that is covered by a warehouse, stuff gets delivered to a warehouse, and then the warehouse is... wait, what's your problem now? Oh, I think it's just saying that that is a warehouse. This does count as a warehouse. Anything that's covered by a warehouse is fine because warehouses all share an inventory. So that's great, basically. You're fine as long as you have a warehouse nearby. You know, your production chain can be all the way over here. Like, you know, here we could be getting, well, nothing in this mountain slot, but an iron mine, for instance, over here, and then, you know, something that needs iron could be over here, and as long as there's a warehouse next to both, then it may as well be close together, basically. So that's how it works. So, yeah. But they cost money to run, and they take up a lot of space, so you still want to be fairly efficient. And I'm not sure this is particularly efficient, but it's fine. It's fine. Probably. Probably. So we have 6 timber, so we can probably afford to build this now. So you can click construct building down here. Or, if you click upgrade, we will be able to upgrade a bunch of different buildings. But while it's still blueprints, you can click upgrade and it lets you click on a bunch. And just upgrade a bunch all at once. Otherwise you have to click on each one individually and click upgrade, which is annoying. So that, I think, is the best way to do it. So far, that I've figured out. But, yeah. So you'll notice there's also loads of ruins around here. You can remove those.
Only requires some of your workforce.
Right, some of our workforce. Also, when you build the buildings, I think it takes a little while for, like, the people to trickle in. I don't think you necessarily have people missing goods. Oh, right, yeah, because this isn't done yet. You're having to travel all the way over there, which makes me think we should have a warehouse over here, too. It could also cater to these two. Yeah, and then the sawmill can get from there. So yeah, I think we'll build another warehouse over here. And that can cater to what will eventually all be like farmland along here, I think. I like the idea of having like big residential area, farmland, and then like our villa and much more impressive buildings over here, sort of through the farmland. I think that could be quite cute. I think that could be quite cute. And then like military buildings on the sides, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's definitely not going to be like that. I am definitely going to change my mind. Yeah, let's build that there. Full output storage. Full output storage and missing goods. See, that's not great. That means things are being a bit slow here, so actually having another warehouse looks to be a good idea to me.
Public buildings. That'll be markets and taverns. My brother's favourite hangouts.
So yeah, let's try that. And then eventually I'll destroy these buildings and fill up all these spaces with farms and the like. Should be fun. So we've got some new options available. So as we do these quests, we're going to keep getting new things unlocking. Market, central gathering place for trade and barter that every community could use. And a tavern, whether you're seeking company or drinking alone, all are welcome in Taberna. So these actually are needs. So we click on our residence. I mean, I think he's actually going over it right now. But, oh no, it's because these guys want things. But here you can see these are their wants. So slowly going to fill up with food as they get more supply, and they need other things like public services. So, you know, some of this stuff basically. So let's go with a...
Totally sneer at their simple clothes. But guess what? Not everyone wears silk.
Yeah, let's put a tavern over here.
I dare say these people should now be content.
I kind of want to put some space around it or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's put it here. And then let's get a tavern as well. We'll just put it on the other side, closer to... You know, yeah, let's put it down this side, closer to where we have, like, the port and things. So you can see it doesn't actually cover a huge amount. But... we have research. We have research that'll expand the sort of area of effect of this stuff. So what do we need for this anyway? We need 5 timber. Sure. Output storage still full. That's crazy. Can you hurry? Why you still sit there idle? That's unusual. Do we have too much timber? No, we don't actually have any wood here. Okay, it's just taking a while to deliver this stuff, weirdly. Oh, it's because this isn't ready yet. Okay, we need to build that now. Let's get that built. These should speed up a heck of a lot. Like, how cool does this stuff look? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? So, usually it's not so raised, but because it's on uneven terrain, every building has, like, a really good sort of dynamic depth system or something. I don't really know how to describe it, but they will have more supports or like whatever, which is really fun, you know, or they'll just sort of gently slope like this does, so you know everything looks more natural. Like these you can tell are all on a hill and they all look absolutely fine. Like it's just you know, it's put the outhouses higher up than the main building and just it looks really natural. And actually you can see down here, the foundations of these ones are actually deeper as a result. They have little steps leading down. So, like, it's all dynamic. takes, you know, the terrain into account. It's really nice. It is a beautiful game.
They will be devoted to you. You are wise, mistress.
I don't feel particularly wise. I mean, I married someone I've never met. Still haven't met.
Ah, but you might chance upon him today. You are invited to dine at the Imperial Villa.
Really? So that's where he's staying.
He is confined to the sick wing, I believe. The pleasure barge will come for you shortly.
I see. I best get ready then.
We could take porridge. We'll take the porridge, sure. You have been asked to dine with Emperor Lucius and Emperor Julia at their villa. I'm sure they would love some porridge. Your household prepares a vat of thick porridge. The Imperial pleasure boat is on its way to pick you up. Great. And what do you need, mate?
What do we do, Gov?
A Libertus passes you, straining under a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission, freedom from slavery. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? Seize his goods. No, that seems awful. We could buy his supply, which will cost us a bit of denarii. We got a load of denarii, and we'll get a load of timber out of it.
That's the way of it, then.
Too right. And so now we've got to build a lot more stuff. So that's really good. That's really good of him.
Your
Thanks, mate.
men won't forget.
Let's upgrade those. Actually, speaking of upgrades, no, not yet. We need fashion first, which is what this will need. Well, what this will supply: tunics and pileus. So tunics, even the Liberti will open their purse for simple, well-made woolen tunics, and pileus, a humble, comforting hat in the Hellenic style for the smiling sun and bucolic bliss. Excellent, and they each have their own effects when people have them. First, we're going to need a hemp farm. So we'll build a farm over here, and we will start building some hemp. We can fill in that little gap. There we go. Now we have a hemp farm. You don't need a lot of hemp. Quite small territory, not a lot of oats either. Wheat tend to be a lot bigger. Lavender fields tend to be very big. That's right, you can make lavender fields. All this pink here, all this purple, is all the wild lavender. You can make fields of it, and it's gorgeous. It's like colouring in an island. It's wonderful. So we'll get a spinner. Let's put more industry down here, shall we? So the thing is, right, when you put that there, it says like it has a bonus here, but I find the ones outside of that range tend to get those bonuses anyway, and I think it's because the hats just end up in warehouses to be distributed anyway, or sold through the market or whatever else. I think, and because I just think, I'm gonna test it. We're gonna build a spinner over here. Although we should put it next to a... We put it there, that's next to a warehouse, essentially. But do we want that right on the coast? Probably not. You know what? Maybe I should just put it up here by this warehouse. Because it can get the goods really quickly from there. Let's try that. And a sheep farm. Probably put the sheep higher up the hill, I think. I think that might be cute. I'm thinking more goats for the mountains, but still. So I need to build 3 of these little, these sheepfolds. Just startled a horse. Sheep beats horse, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Okay, I love having these quaint little roads going through as well, that's cute. I mean, how cute is this looking? It's great, isn't it? Yeah, I'm very impressed with this game. So this guy's trying to tutorialize a bunch. But yeah, let's look at warehouses.
Look after this, Eric.
So production buildings require a road connection in order to receive and distribute goods. Newly produced goods are delivered to the next warehouse or trading post, or production building that can process them. So whatever's closest, basically. All warehouses and trading posts on an island share the same storage. Goods in one warehouse are available in all other warehouses. So that's that. This is the pleasure barge that we'll have to jump on in a minute. I'm actually going to pause it a second. I don't know if he's going to get annoyed. So I'm just going to... This is when you're ready, but anyway. So yeah, here you can see, like, tunics are in here. You know, as are the pileus. So, by all accounts, as long as our denizens are near a warehouse, they should be able to have their clothing needs met. So, you know, hopefully that's the plan there. I'm going to let them deal with all their fashion then. These guys are going to be slowly producing, and as they produce, these are going to get, you know, fed with delicious clothes. And when that's full up, we'll be able to upgrade. We can be able to upgrade, and once the settlements start upgrading, that'll actually give us a different kind of worker. It'll give us plebeians. So, should be fun. We never got that built. We never built that fishery. That's really silly of me. We've been missing out on a whole type of food. I was wondering when we had that event, when it said take oats, it didn't give us the option to take mackerel. Not mackerel. Sardines. That is an important distinction. It doesn't sound important, but I found out when I played this the first time that is an incredibly important distinction. They are separate things in this game. So yes, board the Imperial Barge. Absolutely.
Dear me, what is this? Gruel? Did you cook it yourself?
But it's just porridge.
Slop like that can kill a man, you know. You should leave the cooking to the servants.
I hope life in the Bay agrees with you.
I think it does. Juliana's all right. Can't say I miss the summer floods.
All right, she says. You'll see. One day all will bow to the glory of Juliana and its empress.
If you say so, Imperator.
Oh, don't worry about it now, dear. You will have help.
Julia will succeed me as Rome's first empress regnant. It is decided.
I fear the Senate may still press you to adopt, my love. Any one of their number, any man, even Calidus.
Low-born Calidus? Never! To Pluto with them! Shadows of men. Be glad your father did not marry you to a fool.
So, yeah, that's the Emperor. He's just sort of a frivolous dickhead, basically. You know, just like, poor people. And, yeah, just wants to party all the time. So just, yeah, it's all frivolity and, he just sucks. He just really sucks. He's just an awful person. Anyway, your plate is full. The Emperor and Empress are watching you with polite interest. You could just eat, or now is the time to talk. So let's ask things. Let's ask after our hosts.
Why, thank you, Marcia. Latium is a lovely place, far away from all the gossip. If only the Legatus Calidus would desist in sending us his demands. This place would feel like the holiday paradise it once was.
Tja, that arrogant little camp follower. He will never be emperor. Never.
And let's ask after our husband.
Poor Titanius. He is in no state to join us for dinner. But he will rejoice to hear you asked after him.
Oh, I see. Perhaps I could stop by the sick wing and say hello.
Not now. The pox, you see. The marks on his face. He doesn't want you to see him like this. I'm sure you understand.
Aw, poor pox-ridden hubby. Let's eat quietly.
Time flies, doesn't it? There's one more thing we've got to show you.
Oh, good. You remembered.
I've decided it is past time you had your very own ship. You are, after all, the governor's wife.
Aw, we got a little ship, a little sporty one. A little sporty ship for the wife. Thanks, Emperor.
Day by day, Juliana prospers. I know in time she will outshine old Ambrosia, the city that was.
Like, how gorgeous is this?
That was the place to be back then. But now I have another appointment to keep. Farewell for now, Marcia.
Like a sphinx down here?
News, do you think, about Titanius?
So kind, so caring. What a lucky man Titanius is. Very lucky. Alas, I cannot say when he will recover. Until then, seize the day.
Yes, my Emperor.
So you can then explore with your ship. Oh, hello. Someone's come to visit. Let's go say hello. So yeah, you can explore, and you can see there are little hints of islands around to go and look at. So it gives you some indication there's nearby things to see. But there's plenty of other like lower lying islands, I'm pretty sure, around here that you can bump into, all of which I'm pretty sure you can build on, which is kind of cool.
Never thought I'd own a ship. Still, I can't help but feel that it's meant to distract me. I wish I knew what was going on.
So let's go see our husband. See if we can sneak in.
This is the sick wing, mistress. Only medici and slaves may enter.
Guess we're not visiting today.
What could you possibly require?
Our ship is called the Lousy Slave. Lovely. So, hello.
So you are this Marcia girl? I thought you'd be prettier.
What? Do I know you?
No. I just thought I'd take a look at you. But you're nothing special, are you? Just here for your share of the glory.
What glory? Who are you, anyway?
Diana Augusta, Julia's daughter. The Emperor is my father. Not that you'd care.
I don't know what I've done to offend you.
Of course you don't, Missy. Here's the timber Ben Balian asked me for. I've no more business with you.
Do not take it personally, Ere. Diana Augusta is an unruly and troubled child. I apologize for her behavior.
Well, I'm not impressed. We have our Scorpiones.
Diana.
What our ship?
Free to do as she pleases.
We've got a bunch of people in
Insult
the ship's castle.
The beating of the drums.
While I have nothing
Very fun.
against liberty, the plebeian classes may now be ready for a life in Juliana.
Huzzah! So now, yeah, we're going to upgrade. All of these now have food. So this costs another timber to upgrade. Let's upgrade the ones closer to the market, shall we?
Most of Old Ambrosia is below ground now. It's weird. An entire city. Just
Oh, we can't upgrade that because that's our porridge hut. So make sure everyone's fed
Plebeians.
there as well.
Plebs, father used to call them.
So now you can see we've got our
He never
Libertus
bothered
and
to
our
be
plebs.
nice to those he ruled.
Our plebeians. Oh, another chapter is unlocked, I think. Julia's birthday. So we're on like campaign level 2 kind of thing, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if we end up having to like ditch this island quite soon to be sent elsewhere.
It will be Empress
Or
Julia's
not.
birthday, meaning weeks of celebration, one can assume, in the grotesque.
Okay, so
Ambrosia was
what's this about?
huge. Here one moment, gone the next.
Actually, Are, the eruption lasted several days, and in the weeks that followed, the air was fraught with dust as far west as the Pillars of Hercules. It is often said that hubris, the dissolute and vulgar practices of Ambrosia and its inhabitants, incurred the wrath of the gods. But I think Vulcan, whose spirit resides inside both Occasus and other portals to the underworld, has little control over what and why he issues forth.
Yes, well.
To clear the larger ruins requires men and materials beyond our present means.
However, some of the smaller ones we can clear. And there is reason to do that. This will take 20 workers, but we do get, we do get them back once this is done. So, I'm not going to do both of them yet. So now if we go to plebeians. Plebeians can do other work, so we get other production chains unlocked. So bread. Bread's immense popularity and convenience also make it highly lucrative to those in the trade. And garum, a fishy condiment, sure to put a smile on people's faces. Garum pairs with bread, porridge, anything. Yum yum. So it's kind of Roman soy sauce, as far as I'm aware. So, well, more like, I guess more like Worcestershire sauce. Because it's got fish in it. So, Anyway. Let's get a wheat farm, which I think looks a lot like the oat farms, if I'm honest. We are going to end up making this a bit useless, aren't we? Which I think is fine. We can just build another, couple of woodcutters over here or something. I don't really mind taking up that space. Although, should we build on this side instead? Maybe we should do that instead. We are going to want a bridge across here at some point, I think. So perhaps I should put it over here, on the way to that bridge. I don't want to be too far away from that. So, okay, we're going to build this here. Right, and the wheat itself.
I wonder what kind of games they used to have here.
We can border
The old
here.
amphitheater.
And go a little further too. Sort of surround the oats.
It was the most violent
That's
and
cute, isn't it?
repulsive form of
We need tiles, don't we?
Nothing that might
We need
interest you.
tiles. Okay, in that case. So now, see, this is where things get confusing. Resources are down here. You know, construction resources are down here, and that's where you find their own production chains. Whereas these ones, they have their production chains. But of course, they don't then have the production chains for the resources that they need. And so, like, if you get... I got hyper-focused on just building these things out, and then stuff wasn't building, I wasn't sure what the hell was going on. And then I remembered, oh yeah, that thing I did at the very start of the game for timber, I need to do again for this. Which I know seems kind of obvious, but when you're learning a bunch of stuff, it gets a bit... it can get a bit much. So, we're going to build a clay pit. I don't really want it that close to home, though. I think over here, and then we build a bridge. I think that might be nice. We start doing that. We could also build one over here, actually. Maybe this is where we'll build tiles. In my first attempt at this game, I made this more of like an industrial area. I put my industrial buildings, you know, sort of like ocean-facing industrial buildings here. And then I used a lot of this for like timber, you know, timber mining. So let's build there. I'll build another one there. Yeah, we got loads of wood, so we should be fine to do that. And then we'll need a tiler. So let's just build one up here. So you can see the little icon there. There is a risk of fire if you put things nearby. So you've got to be careful for that. Now we can build this swanky little bridge. I think I want to make it a little further out, though. Sure, I like that. And then that can go all the way over here. And so, no warehouses in range, of course. If I'm going to build a sort of timber infrastructure here, and a mine over here, then a warehouse here isn't a bad idea. Like a warehouse up here and a warehouse down here. I'm happy to sort of do too many warehouses. Frankly. I think too many is fine. So let's build that there. And, yeah, we'll build another one here. And then we'll connect these to our trade post. Even though I don't think we need to, technically, because we still have, you know, warehouses, and warehouses are magically connected to other warehouses. Not really a problem.
Some of the necessary materials haven't reached us.
Oh no! What are we gonna do? Sorry, she sounded so distraught. Like it was all over. We can also build a villa now, which, well, I'm not going to build one just yet. Not just yet. I am going to leave a bit of space between the tavern and our buildings, I think. Because I think I might want to build like a square or something there, which I think would be quite cute. Let's do that. I'm going to leave a bit of space between there and the warehouse too. Let's do that as well. That was odd. It didn't seem to want to build roads around them for a second there, but I think it's fine now. So never mind. Never mind. It's all good. So, this is looking better. Do we have... Did we ever build our hats buildings? Alright, that we need tiles for. We still don't have any tiles.
No fuel to keep the fire.
Oh, we
from
need charcoal
burning
as
away.
well. Of course we do. So yeah, charcoal down here. I totally missed. This we just need in an area with trees. So I guess this area is going to be charcoal for now. Or is it? Yes. Yes, it is. So this is going to be forest burnt for charcoal.
I can
Which you want to
assure
keep that out of the way of
it's
people. It
so
makes people
neat and
unhappy.
tidy here.
And I don't know if just happiness will just become a need here. Like for now, they don't need to be happy. I'm not really sure. We're a minor city now. Lovely. So the more buildings we have, the more our income is going to go up. Right now we're, you know, spending our everything. But yeah, our income will be getting better as we build more housing, which I think I'm going to do. You know what? Do you want to just stick? No, I don't think I do. I'm wondering how I want to change this grid. I think keeping it the same is a bit boring. I might start going off in a diagonal. I think I might do that. And like this area can have some utility buildings in it and parks. You know? I think some parks might be nice. Is that just one space? Oh, 2 spaces. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't seem straight. I didn't think that seemed straight. There we go. Alright, there we are. Cool. And yep, perfect. Lovely. Okay, not perfect, as it turns out. Can I straighten that up? Or maybe that just wasn't quite straight to begin with. Oh, it'll do. It'll do. Probably. But yeah, something like that. I think is cute. So we need a lot more wood. Do I need to get more... Okay, I have loads of wood. I actually just need more timber, so actually we'll get another sawmill. I didn't realise quite how many sawmills we'd need. Do I want to build one in here? Or keep building them down here? I think I'll keep building them down here. So it's interesting, that says that all of these ones are going to be involved. That one isn't. But then, I guess we're close enough to there anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I think I'm worrying too much about it. It keeps feeling like I'm not being optimal by putting things. I mean, this stuff isn't actually very near... It's pretty near a warehouse, actually. You know what, yeah, I'm overthinking it. Or underthinking it. Or being far too dismissive of things that I really should be thinking about. Not sure. We have 1 tile now. We have 1 tile, because we're finally getting a bit of charcoal in. We might need a lot more charcoal, though. All of our industry is going to require charcoal. So, do I build another one here for now? Just because it's in the area? Like, these trees will probably end up getting cleared for, like, residential area and stuff anyway, so... Might be worth just taking advantage of it now.
Shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Oh. Darn, we need more plebs. So, since we've got a bit of timber, let's do some more upgrades. Yeah, let's start upgrading these ones. Lovely. And we are going to need to upgrade all these, so we can get more of the Libertus. Or the Libertus. Either way. Probably not either way. One of those is correct. Although, arguably not, I guess. Arguably not, because... okay, we need 3 timber again now. What are we missing goods? How are you missing lumber? Okay, it's on its way. It's on its way. It's just not been supplied yet. That's okay. It's just not been supplied. Can't quite get an iron mine yet. We're not ready for that yet. Oh. You hover over that. It says we need 100 plebeians. So yeah, getting your population up is what will dictate, you know, your unlocks. So we just need to keep upgrading this stuff. So that's cool. But yes, we do absolutely need a wheat farm because I want to make a bakery. Because I really want to get bread, which is made by plebeians, so you click on the plebeians. And we need garum as well, which here you can see takes mackerel, which looks just a shocking amount like our, you know, like the fishing hut icon. It's just more silver-looking fish, you know? But no, different. This is different.
If you're not too busy, we look forward to a
also
trip
need salt.
down memory lane.
And I know, these are going to take a while to be built. I might be queuing up too many different things. That's going to need a tile. But, yeah, there's our farmland queue.
and sleep in straw.
It's lovely.
And no one will want to take your place.
And actually, surrounding the oats with wheat, it all looks really natural. I really love that. It's cute. Very cute. Right, what are your needs? Fashion. We have low supplies of fashion. Did I ever build the Pileus? I didn't, did I? Oh my god. Yeah, we need to build this. We need to build this.
You need a villa, Ere, essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
Villas are essential, it's true. Let's build here.
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal with such incidents.
Okay, so that's City Watch. I've got to say, I'm being a bit more efficient. Well, I guess inefficient than last time. Last time I played this, I was doing everything one at a time. Frankly, because I kept getting lost. But here, I feel like I keep unlocking things a bit too much because I am keeping on top of building new buildings a lot. Whereas before, I had like 10 houses and a million different other production chains going. So it was a bit of a mess. Yeah, let's put. Should we put the fire station next to the tavern? That feels like the best possible place to put it. You know? Let's actually put it in the middle. I want that to be more of a garden area, though. Yeah, maybe I will put it... No, I want that to be a little garden, too. Let's just put it on the... slightly on the outskirts here. Although that's not really going to cater to many of them. I should probably stick it in the middle. Or have one on either end. We will extend the range of these, eventually. So, there is that. God, maybe I should just stick it in the middle. I'll stick it in the middle for now, and we'll rearrange later. If I can find the room for them. But anyway, so, we need more tiles. We need more tiles. Do I just get more tilers built? I feel like we're low on plebeians again. Let's get a bunch of these built. And then we'll, start doing some upgrades. Alright, we're out of wood again. Got new options again? Oh my god, stop it with the new options. I have so many production chains, like, unfinished. Now it wants us to build a Grammaticus. Crazy. Oh, and there's a quest over there, is there? Nope, it's trying to point to there. I feel like these things always point in the wrong way. But yeah, we need to go check in on our husband. Hey, husband. You alive?
I'm afraid your husband is still unwell. A terrible pain in the joints. Gout, I suspect.
I mean, he had the pox before. Now it's gout. That's a bit sus. Anyway, right, I think we made a good start. This is a good episode 1, isn't it? I mean, look, we have a Roman town. We have industry, largely leading to nowhere. I need to just finish all of our production chains, I think, and then we'll focus on the Grammaticus, the Sanctuary, and the Villa. But we'll get all of this, turn this into more city, and yeah, make sure that we have everything sort of catered for. That all our production chains go somewhere. I think we do need to get another tiler. I think we are probably getting more clay and charcoal than we necessarily need. Let's see, actually. How are we doing? That's iron, isn't it? Which is now showing up. Oh, there we go. 27 clay, 4 tiles. So we're getting quite a lot. And yeah, 12 charcoal. We might need a bit more charcoal. Though we only just started a second sort of point of production for charcoal, but we had 2 lots of clay going earlier. So I don't know. Maybe they're both doing well. But clearly, they can fuel another tiler, and we do need a lot of tiles for our buildings now. So anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know how to remove the HUD. And you know what, guys? We're going to find out together. We're going to find out together before I leave. So controls. And let's see. Toggle UI visibility. Control H. There we go. There. Lovely. Guys, look at our lovely Roman city. I don't like that it's still showing that stuff. There's probably another button to hide those other elements. But anyway, yeah, this is picturesque as hell. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And there should be a referral link in the description if you want to help support the channel. And hopefully a discount code too. So, you know, support yourself. Brilliant. Thanks. See you later. Have a good one.